CBS News legal analyst Rikki Klieman has been following this trial closely and joins us now. Rikki, good morning.
Good morning.
What an interesting case also in that it intersects with entertainment. I mean, they're showing the movie 3 miles from the courthouse. Update us on what's going on, because we know, as Manuel has mentioned, some of the people that we've heard testifying for this man include his family.
Indeed, they include his family, and what you have looked at now is where an insanity defense ultimately lays, which is it's not only an expert who would testify on behalf of the defendant that he was suffering from schizophrenia and therefore did not know right from wrong, but you have family members who have seen him, you have friends who have seen him, and it's a process of 3 hospitalizations, severe mental disease, and 9 medications. So you would certainly think that from the defense side that they have met their burden of preponderance of the evidence.
Even though there's only one psychiatrist who testified, Rikki.
Well, I found it very disturbing, and it makes me take a second look at the criminal justice system. You could have had a legion of psychiatric experts who could have come in to testify about this man's delusional state. However, this is my guess, but I know I'm right. What you have here is the question of costs, because in costs, if you have someone who is wealthy, who can afford to bring in expert after expert, it would have helped the defense. One psychiatrist here, very tough.
It's interesting, though, because in fiction, we so often hear insanity as the defense. But I was reading that something like 1% of criminal cases can they prove that I mean, this is a very hard thing to prove.
Very difficult thing to prove, because we do not want to accept, especially in a place like Texas, where the standard is so strict of simply, did you know right from wrong? And so what you have from the prosecution in terms of meeting its burden is you have a psychologist who comes in, says, not only does he not suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, he certainly doesn't suffer from schizophrenia, tells the jury he is faking his schizophrenia, malingering at this level, which means he must have fooled a lot of people for a long period of time. But when you have that battle of experts, are they ultimately going to cancel each other out? And from the prosecution side, we must remember voluntary intoxication, voluntary drug use, on top of the antipsychotic medications that may carry the day for the government.
All right, it's going to be a very interesting case. Rikki, thanks so much.